Rachel Klein here from our Pro Football Weekly studios alongside our Pro Football Weekly publisher, Hub Arkish, and we're taking a look at the Sunday night matchup between the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of last year's AFC Championship game, but under a little bit different circumstances. Both teams are coming in off of losses, so what can we expect from this game?
You know, it'd be fun to go back and look in recent history and see how many times both teams have come off losses in the same week. It doesn't usually happen. We don't know much about these clubs yet. I think it's interesting that last year most people felt the Ravens may have been the better team in that AFC title game, yet it was the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Now coming in here, I look at the Patriots having played, Tennessee, Arizona. You don't get too excited about that, and they're only 1-1. Baltimore, on the other hand, they've been tested. They've tried Cincinnati. They struggled at Philadelphia. Two pretty good teams, pretty good games. So I think in that you give a little bit of an edge as far as where they're at this year to the Baltimore Ravens, but then you stop and say both sides loaded with all pros, so you get into the unit-by-unit matchups.
All right, so you know about the Tom Brady and the New England Patriots offense, but the Ravens offense had a great debut in Week 1 with the no huddle. Joe Flacco played really well. How do you think New England's defense is going to combat that? Well,
and it's a great point, Rachel, because I think the best matchup in the game has got to be future Hall of Famer Tom Brady against future Hall of Famers Ray Lewis and Ed Reed in the middle of the field. That's what makes this other matchup, flipping it around, such an unknown. Joe Flacco, Week 1, looked like the Joe Flacco he wants to be and Ravens fans want him to be. Then he comes back Week 2 against a very good Philadelphia defense and only completes 53% of his passes, and that's a big problem. Now, the Patriots, they're rushing the passer much better. Chandler Jones, one of their first-round picks, looks good. Dante Hightower getting plenty of playing time. Steve Gregory at safety, a great addition to that secondary. They like Torrey Smith in Baltimore. You've still got Anquan Bolden, and of course Dennis Pitta has become a key target for Joe Flacco. If those guys can stand up to the pressure they're going to see from the Patriots defense, I expect them to play better than they did last week in Philadelphia.
All right, you've given us some of the keys to the game. Now tell us who you're picking to win this game.
Well, I would love to do that, but actually I got to do the plug here. I'm going to be on the sidelines for Dial Global with our national radio broadcast. Please join us on your local affiliate. I can't make a pick. I will tell you this, though. I do think this is going to be more physical than what you usually expect from these two teams. I do think the key is the Patriots' defense. I think if they can slow Ray Rice a little bit, force the Ravens to beat them with a Dennis Pitta, or maybe even a Torrey Smith, then the Patriots have got an edge. But as far as the actual prediction, I got to leave that one to you.
Well, I'm taking the Ravens on this one. It's my hometown team, so I got to go with them. But make sure to tune into Pro Football Weekly for all the best coverage of the NFL.